yearn for a place to call my own. I'm going home. Say what you will, I'll be better for it still. I've been wondering what you're doing with your time, just to get you off my mind. I'm in the grind.
The Grind, brought to you by Rig'em Right Waterfowl, Dakota Decoy, Lucky Duck, Heavy Shot, Delta Waterfowl, and Wild Ear. Additional sponsorship provided by these fine companies.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
We got set up just in time, I guess.
Yeah, we did. Well, I didn't waste a bullet.
No, I could have taken another shot, but we're a little limited. Well, I only had 2 shells in, and I whiffed on the first one. I thought, uh-oh.
We got all 4 of them.
Yeah, we did.
Man, they would not. We had to work that one. Nice work, Pat.
They liked the comeback.
Yeah, they did. You had to really moan on.
Yeah.
That was awesome, guys.
Guys are doing what we call nest dragging. So we stretch a chain between 2 ATVs and we drive through the nesting cover. And the chain causes enough sort of noise and disturbance in the vegetation that we flush females. And that's how we find nests, and then we monitor the nests to look at nest success. Pretty much what we're trying to do is find effective ways to manage ducks on the prairies. On the prairies, you got to worry about two things. We got to have wetlands, and so we focus a lot of our energy on protecting wetlands, particularly small wetlands. So a large wetland like that isn't at risk of being drained, but those small wetlands are the ones that are most valuable. Protect wetlands and then improve nest success. Nest success is the driver of productivity on the prairies. What we're doing on the prairies is trying to figure out ways to manage so we reduce nest predation. Because most of the nests that fail, and most nests fail because the eggs got eaten by a predator.
Nice shot. Man, I was out there too. Good job. That was a good shot, Billy.
That was, judging by my shoulder, that was, I had one speedball #1.
Yeah.
Judging by the pain.
That was it. Well, it worked because he's doing the backstroke. Yep. That worked.
See, it's like the groups are easier than the singles and the double. Boy, there's a lot of brown in there.
Yeah, I know. I picked out my drake and smoked it.
I did too. And I thought about a second one, and then I remembered the shell situation
The shell
until the boat gets back.
Yeah, we're down to half a box. I haven't missed yet.
I whiffed on those 4 geese we just got.
Yeah.
I whiffed on my first shot. Oh no, because I knew I only had 2 shells.
You made up for it.
Get them, boys.
Nice. Good shooting, gentlemen.
Let's shoot him, Alex.
You got a hand.
Did I?
Yes. Bill got a hand.
Oh! I think it's a black duck.
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't shoot it?
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out why you didn't shoot it.
Good. Pat crushed the one drake, and then I just saw a hen. I saw a far drake, but then you smoked the hen. Good job. You know what? They taste just as good, and they allow you to shoot. They allow you to shoot 2.
Yeah. Well, Pat's. Yeah, it just they don't look as pretty in the mix.
But you owe us $1 each.
They're coming in nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
You shoot him, Alex. Get him, Alex. Good shot.
You keep putting my gut up on my arm.
Give him that warning shot.
Yeah, I gotta get him going in the right direction. Thank you, Mr. Wilrod. I appreciate the call out.
He's doing the backstroke.
I'm not going to argue if you call me out.
You're a little sloppier with the trigger now that you got extra
I know. Maybe I just got to load my gun like one shell.
We got so proficient when I first started hunting when I was 12. They bought us single shot Winchesters. You know, the crank open. Here's how it's true. And you quick crack it, you slide that in, you get 2 shots off.
So how we can tell that this nest has hatched is this membrane right here. You see that this actually is inside the egg, and this is what protects the developing duckling from bacteria. And if this were to have been depredated, this membrane would have still been attached to the eggshell. So we can tell that this has been a successful nest, and this was a mallard nest, hatched out 9 eggs.
So when we came up, female was on an incubation recess, and what you see in the nest is eggshells, a partial depredation. And it's happened quite recently because that egg still has wet yolk on it, and that would never happen. That'll be dried soon. So it's a partial dep. The nest is almost undoubtedly going to fail. She'll abandon. So what you saw when we cover it and leave it is we take 2 pieces of vegetation that are distinctive, and we put an X on the nest just like that. And so if she abandons, we know when she abandoned because she was still incubating. The eggs are alive, but then you have the X on the nest. If she comes back and incubates, then she'll move that X, and that X won't be on covering the nest. So when they do nest checks in a week in the afternoon, they'll know whether she abandoned as a result of the depredation or she kept incubating for a while longer.
Get one, guys?
Yep.
Good shooting.
3 falls. Perfect. Nice. Good job, Billy.
I like getting called out every now and then.
Who's shooting?
Me and Pat, okay. Just wait. Oh, they're gonna get good this time. Get up, sliding off my hand.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yes, nice.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're done.
Fortunately, ducks don't put that much pigment in their egg, in the shell, and so what we can do to judge the stage of this nest is this thing hanging around my neck is just a piece of radiator hose, and we just look through the egg and we can see through the shell. You hold it up to the sky and you can see through the shell. And so I can see the developing embryo and how large it is, and I can judge from that how many days she's been incubating. This particular female has been incubating for about 12 days. So she took 9 days to lay those 9 eggs, and then she's been incubating for 12 days, which means she'll hatch in about another 2 weeks. If she's lucky enough to hatch, that is. nest techs on a quarter section that's been trapped and had real high nest success. And so a lot of these nest techs we're going to find the ducks are late in incubation, and we might be very near hatch with pipping eggs or ducklings in the nest. In a more advanced stage of pipping than the earlier eggs we've seen. First they just starred, but you can see this duckling is cracked all the way around, like about a quarter of the way around. So these guys will probably be out late this evening, and then they'll spend the night in the nest, and then tomorrow she'll leave the nest with the dried off ducklings. When they first come out, they're all wet, so this is what we call a medium or advanced stage of pipping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cash. Nice, guys. Hey,
Good shooting.
a little bit of work pays off right there, doesn't it?
Gaddy and a widgeon. Gaddy.
Take it.
Hey.
Nice work.
Right on the right, single.
Good shot.
Cash.
Paul.
Cash.
That's how we're going to do it, right there.
Good shot, Paul.
Birds coming.
Get him, kill him. Cash. Get him! Cash. Take your pick. Get ready, boy. Get him! Cash. Buddy, I don't know that.
Oh, bunch of birds on the deck, y'all. Yeah, birds coming, y'all.
Cash makes
Two of them on the right. You gotta get them going in the right direction, and then, hey, that's why they give you 3. That's why they give you 3.
I know. The first one was a warning shot, right?
Exactly. I get it's like you stare them. You get them going the right direction. Yeah, it's right at us. Right at us. Get him. Oh, you got him.
You got. Oh.
That would be called a team effort.
Right here, right here.
So the Prairie Pothole region is the most productive duck breeding area that we have in North America. Anywhere from 50 to 70% of our ducks in North America are produced here. And it's a relatively small part of the total breeding area. It's like only 10% of the total breeding area. So in spite of the fact that it's a small part of the total breeding area, it's huge. So that's why at Delta, for long-term habitat, we're focusing on farm policy. We've also secured an awful lot of habitat, and that's why at Delta we strongly believe that we should be managing that habitat. So that's why we're doing this active management here, predator management and hen houses. Those are the things that can work and make the habitat that we've secured productive for duck hunters in the South throughout North America.
Join us next week for more of The Grind Waterfowl TV. Check us out on the web at thegrindwaterfowl.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.